Hi, I'm Ikkjin Ahn, one of the co-founder and the CEO of Moloco. Yeah, I grew up in Korea. I was always into machine learning, and I was interested in uh, understand how people think. So I did a double major in computer science and econ. In grad school, I decided to study further on machine learning, computer vision side, and I joined the PhD in San Diego. Decided to leave PhD early, so I'm PhD dropout. At that point, I decided to join industry, so I applied to Google. When I joined, it was 2 years after Google's YouTube acquisition. I was at YouTube early, and when I joined YouTube monetization team, we really didn't utilize machine learning. I was probably one of the early the first member who thought about applying machine learning, and that was also from the data perspective. So I applied the machine learning. That's really transformed the YouTube's monetization business. It helped to YouTube to become sustainable and hugely profitable. I was the first data engineer at Android team, so I built all the internal data warehouse and analysis platform for both Android and Play Store. Our team was in an interesting position to see the entire 360 view of what's happening on mobile world, at least on Android, right? But what we saw was this company not making actually enough revenue, either from in-app purchase or the ads revenue, right? So that's kind of when I felt hey, this is very similar problem what YouTube had in 2008, and it became more clear and clear that hey, this is so core technology. So it's kind of a moment that hey, probably it's better to build something from outside, from scratch. So that's kind of how we started Moloco. Moloco is a machine learning company. We are a tech company. We think deep. We solve hard problem. We help our client to achieve their goal by providing operational machine learning technology. We are clear on our mission. We see that there's a lot of great companies which has unique users and providing unique value to the users, and they're creating data, but they have a struggle to fully utilize and to fully unlock the value of that data, right? So we want to build and test the engine basically to transform the data into the business impact. That's why we started a DSP. We thought it's the easiest way to test in a scalable way. And then from that perspective, we also wanted to make sure that our engine is working across all vertical, like gaming, like ride sharing, and shopping, right? And also different countries. I'm pretty optimistic about this time as we work different clients in different countries and different verticals, and as we actually research more on the new technology of machine learning, I learn a lot every day. So that really excites me, and that's probably my biggest motivation. We don't really think a lot about what we've achieved so far. We always try to look forward, right? We see the way to contribute to the industry in a way bigger way, right? The hard question sometimes I got is, sometimes people ask, hey, pick one person, right? Or one company, and ask, hey, where do you get the inspiration, right? We try not to idolize one particular person or one particular company. We want to build a very distributed leadership, right? I don't want to be a center of a company. We have great leaders, right? Nurturing, right? The leadership from everyone in the team is actually our goal, right? So from similar perspective, we actually study a lot of different great companies. Google, right? Or other companies. That's what we always benchmark a lot. And we also have a lot of people from LinkedIn. LinkedIn is famous for their great culture, right? Yes, and Netflix is another great one. We try to benchmark all the great companies. We are adding the value by creating a really great machine learning engine. But in the meantime, we also know that we are part of a society, also part of the larger picture of a tech industry. Next 5 years, probably also begin to see how powerful machine learning can be, right? I'm pretty excited that we are actually very far frontier of the machine learning, especially in a way that we deliver the real value to the customers, right? So that excites me. Our goal for the next 5 years is continuously finding a new way to deliver the real business value from the different types of data for our customers, right? And yes, performance advertising is one, but not only that, I mean, if you have a lot of data, I mean, there's a lot of things like recommendation or better search, right? Even like price optimization, right? There are a lot of things. The companies can get benefit from better machine learning on top of their data. People ask, what's the next after Moloco became unicorn? One of our core value is uncapped growth mindset. We believe that there are many companies globally in each vertical. We can help more. I think we just probably have less than like 1% of the companies we can work. We proved ourselves, right? We proved that our algorithm working for gaming, e-commerce, and like ride sharing, all different verticals. But I mean, now the next step is to have more customers. And when you compare to the other tech giants, we are still like less than like single digit percent of market share. Right? We are humble but ambitious group. We are thinking big. We see the great like growth opportunity, which excites me a lot.